Every country that manufactures cars eventually faces the same arithmetic. Compete on price, and someone cheaper will undercut you. Compete on prestige, and you slowly price out the world. For decades, Germany ran on the assumption it could do both. It couldn't. The question was never whether Germany could keep building cars. It was who those cars would still be built for. You are watching a man in a boardroom. Wolfsburg, 1993. His name is Ferdinand Piëch, grandson of the man who designed the Beetle. He has just taken control of Volkswagen. He holds a plan that will restructure an industry. The world doesn't know it yet. This is money memory. The past is still running. A car company doesn't stop building affordable cars because it can't. It stops because the numbers say it shouldn't. And history proves it. 1993, Wolfsburg, Germany. Volkswagen is losing money on every small car that rolls off its production lines. German industrial wages average 43 Deutsche Mark per hour, among the highest in the world. Japanese manufacturers build comparable vehicles for half that cost. Piëch needed margin. The unions controlled wages. He chose to move up the market rather than cut. At the time, this made sense. Within 5 years, Volkswagen stopped competing on price. The logic was not complicated. German labor agreements guaranteed wages. Those wages required margins no cheap car could sustainably produce. The Golf's base price rose 31% above inflation between 1993 and 2000. Each new generation added features, technology, and weight. Each new generation added price. Piëch pushed further. Audi was repositioned as aspirational. Lamborghini was acquired. Bentley followed. The Phaeton, a Volkswagen sedan priced above a BMW 7 Series, went into production in 2002. The strategy had its own internal logic. A workforce earning the highest wages in the world would build cars for buyers with the highest incomes in the world. And for a while, demand was there to meet it. But here is where it compounds. When a manufacturer vacates the entry market, that space doesn't remain empty. Hyundai entered Germany with a 10-year warranty and a price no German brand would match. Toyota held the compact segment. Skoda, itself a Volkswagen subsidiary, sold cheaper versions of the same platform to buyers the parent brand had stopped serving. The reasoning in every German boardroom was identical. Let others hold the low margin. We keep the high end. BMW raised the floor on its 3 Series. Mercedes repositioned the C-Class. The entire sector moved in the same direction, reinforcing each other's logic. No single boardroom made a reckless decision. The industry made a rational one, together. And rational decisions, repeated long enough, become irreversible structures. Piëch's successors inherited exactly that. The wage agreements were locked in. The brand positioning had calcified. Every attempt to re-enter the entry segment collided with the same arithmetic that had driven the original retreat. By 2005, German manufacturers held a shrinking share of Europe's entry-level car segment. By 2012, no vehicle assembled entirely in Germany retailed under 15,000 euros. By 2022, the average price of a new car sold in Germany had reached 40,300 euros, a market that had quietly priced out its own middle-income buyer. The system no longer required decisions. Your first car, your family's second vehicle, your daughter's first purchase. Each one now priced a generation above where it started. And if this sounds familiar, it should. In 2024, BYD launched its Seagull in European markets, a fully electric vehicle with a 400-kilometer range, priced at 23,000 euros. Volkswagen's nearest comparable model retailed at 35,000. Not because German engineers couldn't build cheaper, because 3 decades of wage structures, margin targets, and strategic repositioning had made it structurally impossible to compete at that level. The space German manufacturers chose to leave, Chinese competitors are now filling with precision. The mechanism is identical. Only the names change. And when that dynamic takes hold, what distorts first is the incentive. What erodes next is the institution. In 2024, Volkswagen announced the closure of 3 German factories, the first in the company's 87-year history. History doesn't announce what it's doing. It just continues. A car company doesn't stop building affordable cars because it can't. It stops because the numbers say it shouldn't. And history proves it. Money memory. The past still shapes the present.